What's up, guys? It's Corner back with some more Diablo 3 Hardcore with my Crusader. Last time we left off right around here, I believe, and we're going to continue into the Realm of Shadow. I have no idea how long this is going to take, but it shouldn't be that big of a problem, because we got an entire video to get through it, so that should be more than enough time. Hopefully. If it's not, we'll make do. I'm not that worried about it, honestly.
My bag is full.
Oh, motherfucker. I didn't empty my inventory. We're gonna have to go do that real quick. Nothing. Okay, let's see. What's my inventory like now? It's better. That's good enough. I don't want to take too long doing that. I have other stuff I want to do. Actually, we'll equip that. It's a minor drop in damage, but it's a fairly significant bonus to defense. So I believe in some of the last videos, the last couple, I mentioned finally getting a chance to get my hands on Fantasy Life a little bit. As of this point, I've played about 2.5, 3 hours of that game. As you might expect from the developers of games like Dragon Quest, it does seem to be very grindy. But that, at least in my book, isn't entirely bad. I have had good times with Dragon Quest in the past, so I'm not entirely averse to games like that. Obviously, the gameplay is very different. It's, at least in terms of its combat, is more of an action RPG. But the action is very simple. And that doesn't necessarily mean that it's easy. It just means that it's a bit slow. It's a kind of methodical game in the way that its combat works. And you don't have a ton of skills. At this point, I don't really have any. I have tried out both Mercenary and Paladin. I figured I wanted to stick with a melee character. And so far both of those have been very simple. The only extra ability that the Paladin has that I've seen so far is the block ability, because they use a shield. Mercenaries do not. They use like two-handed claymores for their primary damage. But there's no other types of melee characters. It's just Mercenary and Paladin, as far as I can tell. I was expecting a little bit more variety in the combat classes, or the combat lives. Each class is called a life in the game, which is why it's called Fantasy Life. You are picking a life and you are pursuing that, I suppose. I don't know how exactly they word it. But yeah, they call them lives and lives. I don't know. I know what the plural of life is, but they call it a life when you pick a job or a class. Ooh, sweet. Fuck, I need to get down there. I just kind of happened to stumble upon it. I wasn't even really paying attention to my map. I was too busy talking about Fantasy Life. Ooh, we just got a plan for a green. The legendary set Born's Defiance. I'm assuming that's armor.
You do not trust me. I understand. But we are more alike. Cool marksman.
Hang on. That's a two-handed flail. Let's... go back over here. Heavenly Strength, and then Shield.
Both tasted what it is to be
Chattering
Nephilim.
is ceaseless.
Join with
It
me.
takes joy in daunting me. I will not rise to the bait.
Alright, talk to Leia, which... Leah... Fuck, I keep saying that.
You are surrounded by deceit, young one. I am the least of your concerns. Concentrate, Leah. Soon now. Just a bit longer. Just a moment. Almost. Yes. My blood thunders within me. The sweated air fills my ravaged lungs. I am alive again.
You're welcome.
Now give us the Soul Stone.
Very well. The bargain stands. Quickly, to my sanctum.
Alright, here we go. That shit's gonna go pretty bad in here. Obviously, he's not a good guy.
At long last, I can complete my life's work. All will tremble at my power. What is this? How has this happened? The souls of the dead lords of hell have been absorbed into the stone. Abandon your quest, Nephilim. Your allies seek only to control you. With the power I offer, you and I could rule over all creation.
It is too late for intrigue, Cool. Give me the stone.
So I'm not entirely sure what he's mentioning about the lords of the, the lords souls being put into that stone. I think that might be a reference to older games. Unfortunately, I am not particularly up on my fucking Dark Souls, on my Diablo lore, so I have no idea. I played a fair bit of Diablo 2, but I never got much of the story. So, unfortunately, I don't know exactly what he's talking about there. Oh, fuck, he teleported her. Cool story, bro. Wow. That... God damn it, Blizzard.
Wards have been triggered.
That is so dumb.
5 lords of hell now reside within this stone. This was your doing, Adria.
20 years ago, during the darkening of Tristram, Cain told me of Zoltan Kuhl's profane soul stone.
That's why you left me. You went to mark the demon's souls so that they could be drawn into Kuhl's vessel.
Yes, my daughter. I have sacrificed everything for this.
Alright, let's just town portal back to the camp. No need to run back, that'd be a waste of time.
So we trapped Belial and Asmodan in the Soul Stone. What then?
Then
Okay, talk to Leah.
Sooner started.
Checkpoint. Let's repair and off we go. I believe now we're gonna just take on Belial, I think.
His attack on the city. Let's go. Ashira is already at the sewers. Hurry! We'll keep you safe.
Oh, right. Yeah, I gotta protect people. That's annoying.
Belial has started.
When the fire
I'll bring
the
his...
iron...
I saw people hiding under the carts. Bring them to the sewers.
We can't risk our lives on this foolish heroism. We must go to the Emperor immediately.
We can't let these people die, Mother.
They'll die anyway. Whatever.
You'll be safe down here.
Okay. Take some people down there. We'll make a circuit over here. Get these people.
We have nowhere to hide. Who has brought this wrath down upon us?
Cart. Alright, we need to go down here and grab this guy. Okay, and then we'll take these guys down here.
Fireballs.
And they just gave me a whole bunch of gold, which I kinda don't need. And then we'll do the same thing in here, just to make a loop around this area and grab as many as we can. I don't really care if we lose one or two, that's not that big of a deal. If we get them all, we'll have more than enough.
I never believed it would end like this.
There we go, blew those fuckers up.
Down here. We'll protect you.
Now to the gates. We have no time to lose.
Let's go.
Alright, that's taken care of. You can usually get through that pretty quickly if you just go and make those loops around the various areas. You don't have to wait for the timer, I don't think. Don't know if that's everyone. There's all kinds of like citizens that turn into these fucking Naga-looking things. I don't even know exactly what they're called. They look like Nagas from WoW. Human torsos with snake-like bodies or snake-like legs. I guess they're not technically legs because they're snakes. I guess. I don't know. Fuck, man.
That sorcerer's illusion blocks our path. Kill him.
I require more wrath.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Bring the guy with the fucking exploding shield directly to you. Sometimes that vortex thing doesn't make a ton of sense. That was a hell of a charge. And we got a fucking elite pack, and they're shielding. I hate these guys.
Again, daughter.
I feel so weak. I don't know if I can.
You must. Now!
The strength lies within you, Leah.
It is up to you now. Hurry! I must stay here and tend to Leah.
Hold on, there we go.
Praise the gods, you've arrived just in time. Show me the soul stone.
Come, Belial. The time for lies is past.
Clever. But know this, Nephilim. Asmodan knows of the stone and the power it contains. Even if you defeat me, he will exterminate you and every last one of your misbegotten kind.
Alright. Now this fight's actually pretty easy. It's got a couple of different stages. First one being that they just send a whole bunch of these Naga guys after you, and then after you beat a whole bunch of them, he'll come down and fight you in his current form. And then I believe when you get him down below half health, he will transform into this big motherfucker. And you can pretty much hit him anywhere, hit him from anywhere on this like half circle platform that we're standing on. And most of his attacks don't do all that much damage, although he does have this like explosion thing where he like creates a whole bunch of like miniature explosions on this platform, and once you get him down to like 15 or 20%, he starts doing that a lot. Because he's like, I actually had to take him down a lot lower than I thought I would, but whatever. But for the most part, this fight is pretty easy. I don't even feel like trying to avoid most of his attacks at this point. I've got enough defense and healing that it doesn't really matter. That being said, I do wish my damage was a little higher, but that'll come eventually, maybe. I'm less worried about that than I am defense. I can take longer to kill stuff, but I can't die more than once. Well, I can't even die once, I suppose is what I should be saying. Oh yeah, and he will send some of these guys out after you as well. There's not a ton of them, so I don't think it should be a big problem. I never realized that he didn't have like much of a torso below that, did he? Or much of a like legs. He doesn't have much of. Yeah, there. That's it, I guess. And then he gives us a whole bunch of loot. That's probably bad. Ooh, we got a legendary though. Actually, this seems okay. Huh. Got a couple of upgrades out of that. And maybe that helm will be an upgrade. Wait. Oh, broken crown. Okay. I just saw the crown and I assumed it was Leoric's crown, and it wouldn't make sense for him to drop that.
Quickly, Leah. Seal Belial's soul within the stone. It is ironic that one as twisted as Zoltan Kuhl played so great a role in our salvation.
Kuhl was once a tireless enemy of hell. From his life, let us learn. The longer we fight evil, the more it can corrupt our hearts.
Alright, not too bad. So now we go back to the hidden camp. And if I'm not mistaken, that is the end of chapter 2.
Today is a good day.
There is no time for rest.
The Lord of Sin.
And where did
You are
That is a slight upgrade as well. Before we go on to chapter 2 though, I want to repair and salvage. Alright, let's get this going.
At a moment's notice, let me know.
The keep's defenses cannot hold. It should light the signal fires and show these soldiers that we are not yet defeated. Salvation has arrived.
I was assuming there was going to be a cutscene. Obviously, that hasn't come up quite yet. That will be soon, though, I believe.
The black soulstone's getting hotter, straining against me. They're whispering to me from.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Leah can handle this, although it will be very hard on her.
Oh, we still got some time. This is kind of a short episode so far, so we're going to try and light all 5 of these things. Hopefully that'll do. I don't know. That seems like a fairly good plan, at least for the time being. Fuck, these guys just keep coming, don't they? Alright.
We saw the signal fire. We must light the rest, but the demons swarm around them.
Fuck. Those little guys are kind of hard to hit with that shield slam. There was a bit of a delay on the damage. And there's a chance that they can just run past me. That's kind of the only downside of that skill, is that there's a little bit of a wind-up. But it's not too bad, so most of the time it doesn't cause any problems. Fuck. I was just checking the time. I'm trying to kill time here at this point. Well, I don't know. I am sort of becoming a little more comfortable talking a whole lot and putting up videos and things like that. It is a very slow process, I think, though. The fuck did I just get? Was that, no, it wasn't that. Huh, I could have swore I just got some kind of rune called Too Scared to Run, but that doesn't, that sounds weird. Ooh, boots. Those are okay. Fucking knockback. Not too bad. That's a shitty piece of equipment. Wait, we gotta go back here. I gotta follow the map a little more closely. Fucking 2 shield bashes, and that thing's dead. That's ridiculous.
My wrath is low.
I have noticed that there's some classes whose their skills do significantly more damage compared to their normal attacks than Barbarian. For my Barbarian, like, one of my highest damaging skills is my normal attack. My what is it, Fury generating ability is one of my highest damaging skills. But like for my Sorcerer and for this Crusader, that's nowhere near the case. So they definitely seem to scale their damage very differently. And that might just be that Barbarians are the only ones that scale opposite of that, where their normal attack does significant damage. And I suppose that would probably make some kind of sense because of not having that resource up front. They have to generate it. So they made their sort of normal attacks, their free attacks, do more damage to compensate, because they'd be doing those attacks more often than other classes. And maybe Monk is the same way, because I believe they have a similar mechanic with their resource, which I believe is called Spirit. I spent a lot of time playing Monk, but it has been at least a year since the last time I played it, so my memory of that kind of stuff is not as strong as it used to be.
It's an honor to fight by your side.
We're at 3 of 5 so far. This is going pretty quickly, actually. Which I'm fairly happy about. We still got a little bit more time, so I should be able to finish everything, I hope. And if not, we can just run a little over. It's not that big of a deal. I just want to try and keep things at roughly the same length. If I can stay at roughly half an hour, 25 to 30 minutes, I think that's pretty good. I don't want to make them too much longer than that because I don't know if people want to watch stuff that's super long. I just don't have enough information on that yet. So I feel like keeping them at around that length, at least for the time being, is probably for the best. Fuck, you guys have a ton of health. Okay, is this up here? Yes, it is.
Our champion is too powerful. Those bastards didn't stand a chance.
Okay, and I think there might have been one behind us. Let's check that out real quick. It might have popped up behind us. Oh, no, I guess not. That was something else, I guess. Well, let's kill these fuckers up here. Alright. I figure we might as well get as much experience out of this area as we can. It's not particularly difficult. I really love that charge for getting around the battlefield. That's really, really nice. Unfortunately, the biggest issue with it is that you can't charge if there's not a target to charge to. So if I just try to do it in place, it'll just stand in place and do it. It won't charge forward at nothing. It has to have a target. But that's okay, because I believe it'll let you charge through enemies, I think. I don't even know why I'm saying that. I'm pretty sure it does, but I don't have any real evidence to support that. But I'm pretty sure that's the case.
So you're the wretch that's given me such trouble. Thrash as you might, you will not keep me from the Soul Stone.
What in the hells was that?
An idle threat.
We've seen the fires you've lit. Fear has no more hold on us. The catapults.
Have your men
Yep, okay. Alright, and now we have a waypoint. I think this is probably a good place to stop. So guys, if you liked what you saw, like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. If you didn't, let me know why. Again, in a comment, or tweet me, or something along those lines. Private message on YouTube. Any of those things will work. Any constructive criticism I can get will help me to improve my videos and my channel as a whole. And I could use it, honestly. So guys, thanks for watching. We will continue this next time.